Alrighty, hello everyone. This is Halloween Haunter here, and welcome back to another Halloween 2024 video. In this video, we have right here is the Spirit Halloween 2024 Cerberus Animatronic. Now, this is the new for 2024 Cerberus remake. Now, Cerberus here, of course, is a remake of the 2019 Cerberus Animatronic that was sold at Spirit Halloween in 2019, of course. And that version of Cerberus is actually a remake of the original Cerberus from Spirit Halloween 2015 and 2016. So this guy has had a total of 3 versions: the original, the 2019 remake, and then the 2024 remake. And I've complained about how this is kind of a weird return just because we've already had it returned once. Why do we need another remake of it? But I guess Spirit Halloween wanted it back because they wanted to go ahead and make it a staple prop at Spirit, kind of like man's possessed friend, Tiny Scarecrow, the jumping spiders. He's now got a sale tag right here, which we'll talk about later. But for now, let's finally go ahead and open this guy. The now new remake of Cerberus, the remake of the remake Cerberus. Let's finally go ahead and open this guy up. I cannot wait to finally have him. Never on the original or the 2019 version, so it's kind of cool to have now this Cerberus. He is a bit updated, a bit of a new model. But yeah, anyways, inside the box, you can see here, we have some cardboard right here to take out, and then we have all the parts to Cerberus right here. First off, we have here is the fog hose. This is where all 3 of the heads connect. Right here we have, looks like to be some sort of shell piece for it. Looks like the fur right here that cover the front of the prop. Oh, this is interesting. We have the instructions right here. This is going to be kind of a weird piece to pull out. I've gone and tipped the box over. It looks like I have to kind of pour the prop out a little bit because it is kind of just stuck in there. Right here we have is the leg. Pretty cool molding right there. The adapter right here, and I can hear some screws too. Let's open that up. So yeah, we have right here a new adapter, it looks like. I have not seen an adapter like this before. And then right here we also have some of the screws and bolts right here. And here we have one of the heads. I have not seen Cerberus since 2019, of course, so yeah, super sick. It looks like his paint job might be a different shade. Can't really tell. We have right here a second head. Once again, super cool mold. The fog hose connector that you put on the fog machine. And then the last head right here. Right here we have is the last foot with the leg, of course. And then we have right here, looks like we have a pull connected right here that's zip tied. Let's cut that real quick. Pull right here, and then looks to be the control box and the stand of the prop. This is definitely new because the original 2 versions of Cerberus had a wooden base. This is a metal base, so definitely improved there. So yeah, that's pretty much all the parts for Cerberus. Let's now accomplish our goal and set this guy up. So first for Cerberus, we'll take the frame of the prop with the control box, and we will also take the 2 front legs, but you're supposed to line up the connections from the leg onto the structure and kind of press that into place, and it will align perfectly and click into place once you have it lined up correctly. So I'll do it again on this foot right here, and that way now the 2 front legs are connected to the module. Now to have this guy fully standing up, we will take this back pole, stand up the base, and in the very back we're going to take this slot and connect this back pole to it and snap lock it in. That way now you can finally stand up. Next we will take the heads of Cerberus. Now if you are using him with the fog machine, I would recommend pulling out the fog tubes out of the head. They're originally put in here, but go ahead and take them out. And this is the center head right here. The center head has a Velcro strip on the very top, while the side heads do not. So I will do first, go ahead and connect the side head first to the slot on the frame. I will plug in the wire. I will take that bolt and screw and put it through the hole on the insert slots and screw that into place. And that way the head is now nice and tight and not loose on the structure. I will now do the same for the other side. So once again, I'll insert it into the slot, plug in the wire, and screw in the washer and the screw. For the center head now, I have to flip open this tab on the structure to show where the middle head will go now. And unlike these two heads, the middle head does have a hole in the structure where you can put the fog hose. So I will put that through that. And like the other two heads, I will connect it to the slot, plug in the wire, and put on the washer and screw. And now that way, all the heads are connected. Going back in the butt area, we will take the plastic shell and put that over the structure with the Velcros, attaching it to the Velcros on the frame. While I'm here, I'll plug in the adapter into the adapter jack on the control box. And now back facing forward, we're gonna go ahead and take the fur of this prop and put it over the heads. So there's actually two holes that are already kind of connected together. We're first gonna take the first hole and undo all of the Velcros on it and put that over the first head right here. And do those Velcros back up now. Then for the middle head, we'll kind of let it sag underneath it and go to the next hole, and once again undo the Velcro strips on that and put it on the other far head, and once again connect the Velcros back together. Now back to the middle head with this Velcro strip, we are taking the IR sensor and having it actually face upwards, looking directly towards the camera, towards you guys, because it is a lot easier for it to activate when it's facing upwards. So I'm going to have it facing upwards and connect the Velcros together since it is wrapped up in Velcros, and then connect the two wires together. And now you will finally combine the two ends of the fur cover by going ahead to the very top and putting the Velcros together with the IR sensor, and then connecting the two sides of the fur coat together with each Velcro strip. And now, ladies and gentlemen, that's how you put up Cerberus together as one piece. I'm now going to connect it to the fog machine. So we will take this fog hose next, and depending on how you do it, I already have mine taken out here, but if you needed it for a certain fog machine, it does come with a cap connector. This can go to the fog machine and you put the hose through that. However, I'm not really needing it for this video, but it is an option. And you also can go ahead and take out the cap from the fog hose. But essentially, underneath the prop now, those fog tubes that we have for each head connects to each of the fog tubes from this connector. They kind of just connect like this. So you can go ahead and take each individual one and connect it to the fog hose. And then you want to go ahead and, of course, hide this in the very back and do any adjustments to the character. This is only a front view prop, so you wanted to display this thing accordingly to how you want it in your display, with that showing the back of it being kind of empty. With that being said, go ahead and plug them in, and you're pretty much all good to go. And that's how you set up the Spirit Halloween 2024 Cerberus. Let's go ahead now and roll that demo. So there you saw was Cerberus, the three-headed dog, in action. And honestly, for me, even though I've complained many times on how I think it's kind of stupid, we've had 2 flashbacks of this prop, considering it's just a very simple animatronic. And honestly, I think he's fine for what he is. I do really like his detail a lot. His head sculpts for each head of the dog look phenomenal. The eyes, the sharpened teeth, the gums, the kind of fur texture on it to kind of, you know, fix that issue, because of course it wouldn't really look great with all fur on it. It wouldn't really show how cool the detail is. The ears are really good too, the snout. And I love the glowing amber yellowish eyes with the light also inside of each mouth. The leg molds look amazing too, just like the heads, the claws as well. And the fur coat, you know, it's kind of cheap. It does look pretty good overall. I don't really have much wrong with it. I do think it kind of helps feel this prop feel more real. Of course, the added fog machine helps this guy look so great. And I love how this version of Cerberus actually has an improved structure. It has an IR sensor, which I believe was not present on the original, so it's a lot more easier to activate. I think the original only had a light sensor. Also, the updated control box. My only complaints are, number one, the original price tag, $200. It's raised $10 since 2019, and even before that, it's a price raise from the original one, which is definitely not worth this prop as good as it is. However, there's a catch to it. This prop is a seasonal sale prop. This guy's going to be most commonly $130, and personally, I think that's a great price for what you get. 3 different motors for the head. I love the head motion a lot, but I will say for my second complaint, I do really wish this guy had back legs. I mean, looking at this prop now, maybe just like a few inches longer, they could have easily added back legs, and of course, given it like a simple tail mold, because this guy you can only really use as a front view prop. And while that can be fine for a lot of displays, it does kind of limit you and doesn't have you have a full range of different versatile ways to use it. Besides that, honestly, I do highly recommend Cerberus here. I actually really do enjoy them a lot. Very good audio, and I 100% recommend it if you are considering buying it. With that being said, that would pretty much wrap up my video on the Spirit Halloween 2024 Cerberus. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and to hit the notification bell for more future Halloween videos coming out very soon.